Sri Lanka's most powerful news brand.
On Boxing Day, 13 years ago, a magnitude 9.0 earthquake struck in the deep seas off the coast of the Indonesian island of Sumatra. Moments later, strong waves made their way towards the coast of the country and claimed the lives of more than 30,000 people within a matter of minutes. What was termed as the world's worst train disaster. The wreckage was evident from among the debris caused by the massive waves. 1,270 people who were aboard the train when the waves struck Paralia died, while another 141 remain unaccounted for. Just as it did 13 years ago, engine number 8050 set off from the Fort railway station towards Matara at 6:55 this morning from platform number 5. Just as 13 years ago, the train was packed with travellers who had different destinations in mind. The Amarasena Nanayakara family from Tihagoda Matara were aboard the train today. Amarasena Nanayakara, his wife who works at the Sri Lanka Transport Board, and 3 young daughters had come to Colombo to visit a relative in 2004. Today, their destination was home in Matara, and it was the same 13 years ago. But 13 years ago, the unexpected happened.
We got on top of the train compartment. I took my 3 children and my wife with me. 10 minutes later, we saw the waves as high as 30 feet. It hit the train compartment and toppled it. It stopped near a house like this. We were helpless. All 11 of us climbed onto the roof.
The 3 girls who survived the tsunami are now 3 young women serving their country. The eldest is a teacher, while the second is a software engineer. The third is pursuing higher studies.
It was an unforgettable experience, but this gave us the strength to face any challenge in life, especially in my higher studies and university period.
Amarasena Nanayakara, his wife and 3 daughters were fortunate 13 years ago to survive the waves. But many others aboard the train were not that lucky and never made it out of Paralia alive. Today, relatives took part in the train journey in memory of their lost loved ones. Many events were organized across the country in remembrance of the lives lost from the 2004 tsunami. The President was among those who observed 2-minute silence at 9:25 this morning. As 13 years passed since the tsunami, we observed how attention towards preventing disasters had dropped gradually. Following the disaster, many programs were implemented to ensure such a massive loss of life never happens again. Among them were the tsunami early warning towers and signboards which depict what measures need to be followed to escape disaster. Sadly, only a limited number of towers are in operation, while the rest have not been repaired following installation. This is the fate that has befallen the signboards that were placed to show what the people need to follow at a time of disaster.
Few years after the tsunami, there were boards displayed instructing people which route to run if it happens again. Those boards are not there anymore. We have a lot of tourists here in Polhena. There is nothing to guide them to safer areas. They do not even know if the boards were there.
Today, as we mark 13 years since one of the worst disasters to strike Sri Lanka, is it not important to keep in mind a disaster can happen at any given time and it is important to be prepared?